And welcome back to the lab. Last week we talked about the stars and we also took a tour around TELUS World of Science. Today, on the other hand, we are going to be looking at how to use a graduated cylinder, a thermometer, and a triple beam balance. But first, we are going to take a tour through this lab led by Tade here so we can acknowledge the safety procedures in the lab. You may lead the way, Tade.
Okay then, here is the science room. This is where magic takes place and also where the fun begins. There are a lot of important things that should always be remembered when you're in this room. First one, which is one of the most important, always wear closed-toe shoes. Another one is when you're performing an experiment, there might be an experiment that might cause skin irritation. Then you're going to need some gloves. Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we are also going to be needing safety. And in case you're going to need some gloves. Here you already have yours. And in case you work with something bubbly that could maybe come up and splash your eyes, you're going to need some safety glasses. There's also an emergency eye wash station right beside the door. There's several sinks located all around the lab, so if you ever need to wash or something, you can always go there. There's a fire extinguisher beside the door and a fire blanket, which is also on top of the glass disposal bin, which is where broken glass goes to after informing Miss Ursula. And to learn more, but we'll be back right after this adverts. Look at anything, you just need to look at the drawers that has whatever it is you're looking for labeled on it. It is important to always have your hair tied back, which we don't really need to do because we don't have long hair. No running or roughhousing is allowed in the lab. And now that you know the safety procedures, I think it's about time to begin the tour.
Okay, now that we know the rules, it is time to go to show on the road. Now that we know the rules, it is time to get the show on the road.
Okay, right this way then. This is a graduated cylinder. This graduated cylinder is used for measuring liquid, like this one. And to use it, you have to place it on a flat surface and be looking at it from eye level. If the liquid you have is water or a solution made of water, the water will tend to curve, which is called a meniscus. As you can see, it's curving. Always read the bottom of the meniscus.
Sounds genuine, but I still don't know how it works, so can you explain?
Well, it is actually quite simple. It just depends on the measurement you have. Okay, let's try and get this to 25 milliliters. So we pour this in. Oh, it's already at 25. Well, if it wasn't at 25, you're going to use eyedroppers to to pour water in it until it is at 25. So let's look at it from eye level. There's our meniscus. Can't really see it because it's eye level. And then it's 25 with the bubble. So yeah.
That does sound easy, but what really caught my attention is that triple beam balance over there.
Well, aren't you lucky? We're about to head there anyways. So this is the triple beam balance. I'm sure you already knew that, but that aside, the triple beam balance is a pretty complicated device. If that is an appropriate way to address it, that is. To use the triple beam balance, it needs to be on a flat surface, like I have right here. And then these triple beams on the balance are called poises. The poises are what you use to measure whatever mass you have on this flat surface right here, the table. So we pour this, let's put it in here. Yeah, that should be the right size. Let's put it over here. When that pointer is on top of the 0, that means the poisons are too light. When it goes under, the poisons are too heavy. So let's try moving the 100, because it'd be best to move the biggest one first. But that doesn't seem to work. Let's put it to 100. Yeah. Let's try moving this to about here. No, that won't work. That won't work. That won't work. There we go. Then we use this last poise for final tuning, just so it can get to the right amount. So let's put it about a bit less, and that's how you use the triple beam balance. But not least, it's time to show you how the thermometer works.
Oh, can I explain this one?
Okay, go right ahead.
Okay, this is a thermometer. It is used for measuring temperature. To use a thermometer, you simply have to hold it at the top while inside a liquid. Be careful not to touch the thermometer itself. Look at the thermometer from the eye level and make sure the red blood-like substance has stopped moving before bringing the thermometer out of the liquid. Whatever the temperature set on the thermometer is the temperature of the liquid. So right here it's about 21.
Now, this is the most important thing you need to know when you're in the lab. When you've finished everything, what you need to do is clean up. First, you start by carefully cleaning the equipment, which I'm pretty sure John has already done. And then, pack up whatever equipment you were using and put it in the wardrobe. That would be labeled thermometers if you were using a thermometer. For the triple beam balance, we already cleaned it up, which goes right in here. And the graduated cylinder goes right on this cabinet over here. So yeah, this is the dry rack. For any beakers you use, you put them on here.